The Factories Act of 1948 is an important law in India. It was enacted to address the dire working conditions that were prevalent in factories during that time. It was created to protect workers in factories, ensuring they had a safer and healthier environment to work in. The Act aims to ensure good working conditions for factory workers, including proper ventilation, lighting, and sanitary facilities. It covers various aspects of factory life, from safety to working hours, and even includes provisions for rest breaks and cleanliness. Before this act, workers often faced difficult and unsafe conditions, with little to no regard for their well-being. The act was a response to the exploitation of workers, who had long been subjected to harsh and unfair treatment. It aimed to improve their lives and ensure their well-being, providing them with the rights and protections they deserved. This law was a significant step towards social justice in India, marking a new era of labor rights and protections. It recognized the rights of factory workers, ensuring they had a voice and could work in a safe environment. The act aimed to create a fairer and safer working environment, transforming the landscape of industrial labor in India. The act applies to all factories as defined in the legislation. A factory is a place where 10 or more workers work with power-driven machinery. It also applies if 20 or more workers work without power-driven machinery. This definition covers a wide range of industrial establishments. The Act does not apply to all workplaces. It specifically targets factories due to the nature of work in such settings. Factories often involve the use of heavy machinery and processes. This can pose significant risks to workers' health and safety. The Act aims to mitigate these risks. The Factories Act has several key features to protect workers, ensuring their safety and well-being in the workplace. It mandates comprehensive health and safety measures that every factory must adhere to. This includes proper ventilation, adequate lighting, and stringent sanitation standards to maintain a healthy work environment. The Act also requires safety guards on machinery to prevent accidents and ensure that workers can operate equipment safely. Additionally, the Act regulates working hours to prevent worker exploitation and overwork. It limits the number of weekly work hours and mandates overtime pay for any extra work done beyond the standard hours. The Act also includes provisions for rest intervals during work hours, ensuring that workers have adequate breaks. There are special rules designed to protect women and young workers, recognizing their unique needs and vulnerabilities. These rules prohibit night work for women and limit the working hours for young workers to ensure their safety and well-being. Lastly, the Act grants annual leave with wages to all workers, allowing them to rest and recharge, which is essential for their overall health. The Factories Act remains relevant even today, playing a crucial role in safeguarding the well-being of industrial workers. Industrial work still carries significant risks to workers' health and safety, making the Act indispensable. The Act ensures that factories maintain minimum safety standards, which are essential for preventing injuries and fatalities. This helps prevent accidents and occupational hazards, creating a safer working environment for everyone involved. The Act also protects workers from exploitation by ensuring fair wages, reasonable working hours, and proper working conditions. However, there are challenges in enforcing the Act effectively, as some factories still fail to comply with its provisions. Some factories still violate the provisions, putting workers at risk and undermining the Act's objectives. It is crucial to ensure compliance with the Act through regular inspections and strict enforcement of penalties for violations. This requires regular inspections and strict penalties for violations, ensuring that all factories adhere to the necessary safety standards. Awareness among workers about their rights is also essential, as informed workers are better equipped to advocate for their safety and well-being. Workers need to know their rights under the Factories Act to ensure they are not taken advantage of and can work in safe conditions. Employers must comply with all the provisions of the Act, fostering a culture of safety and fairness in the workplace. This will ensure a safe and fair working environment in factories, benefiting both workers and employers alike.